S is a great teacher because she teaches me how to deal with kids with disabilities and treat them the same as everybody else and shows me how they can contribute to the world.
She's a good teacher.
Makes us understand our concepts of helping that person.
She makes me feel safe.
And I love Mrs. S because she's a great teacher.
Come to school because of her.
One of the things my students have taught me is that failure is just an opportunity to grow. That just because they can't do it right now, they just can't do it yet. When you walk into my classroom, which I don't know if it's the perfect learning environment, but it's just structured chaos. Lots of people up and about moving, not always sitting. I think we've really broken the stigma of what a disability is, and they don't view my students with kids with disabilities anymore. They just view them as equals. They are seen as themselves, which I think is a huge thing in our classroom. They're part of all the other classrooms. I don't work with just my colleagues here at Braddock Hills High School. I also work with colleagues throughout Propel, helping them develop life skills programs so that we can give these children the things they need to be successful beyond Propel.
Thank you for helping me this year. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss S, for taking care of me and all the class.
Good luck.
Love you, Miss S.
Thank you with all my help and good luck.
She's just an awesome teacher.
Because she doesn't let people, if somebody would mess with a person, she doesn't do it that.
It's just like I love the decorations and I love how she put the curtains up back there.
It makes me feel awesome to learn about math.
She makes me feel happy and excited.
We just gotta raise our hand and she'll come over to our table and help us with it, and she don't deal with drama.
At Propel, I really feel like everybody that you work with is like an unstoppable force. In every classroom, there's going to be students and teachers as well that make mistakes, but I think it's about what happens with those mistakes afterwards. I think that students should be able to know that when they do make a mistake, whether behaviorally or academically, that it'll be met with a degree of grace and forgiveness and the ability to start again and grow. It should feel like one of those spaces where there's a lot of joy and there's a lot of success.
She's the best teacher, and thank you very much for teaching us.
Congratulations, Miss Ward! You're the best teacher ever.
Thank you for helping me and for helping my sister. You're awesome. She's a great teacher. So whenever I come in, I feel happy because whenever I walk in, she greets me with a smile. Because they can see her passion and teaching and kindness.
She cares. She really cares about us.
Because she has a good sense of humor and she helps us a lot.
When I came to Propel, I quickly learned from the students that I needed to get to know them. I learned very quickly to be flexible in order to maximize my instruction. Not just know, here's what I need to do, here are the standards, here's the curriculum. I've been able to learn, hey, I get to learn from them and here's how I need to do it. If you get them invested and you figure out not just, again, what you have to do, but how you need to do it, and they're the importance, they're the why, you can get them to buy those purple rocks, or you can sell them all the knowledge in the world. They just have to be invested in you.
Miss McCall, I really think that you're really lovely to us.
Thank you, and hope you have a good year next year. Those third graders are bears.
Thank you for being the best teacher ever.
Thank you, Mrs. McCall.
All your support.
Miss Snyder's a good teacher because she always wants us to be better.
She's a smart teacher.
I think other people think Miss Snyder's great because she's always there to help us.
Because she understands sometimes what we're going through.
Despite the hardships we may be going through at 11 and 12 years old, it's important to push through and let those obstacles become stepping stones to who we want to be. More students than I can count that come in here and they've had a harder life at 11 than I have. And I think about that day in and day out. And they show up every day to do the work because they know that they want more for themselves.
She teaches us how to be like good people, not just like teach us math and everything. She teaches us how to be like a good person in the future.
Thank you, Miss Snyder, and congratulations. You're the best.
She really sticks her neck out for us. Thank you. Congratulations, Miss Snyder. We're all really happy for you.
You're awesome.
Miss Lane is a great teacher because she believes in all her students.
She has a very loving environment.
She makes me feel special too. I'm having a bad morning. She always asks me what's happening and why. She just makes me feel better.
When I walk in the classroom, she makes me feel good.
I think getting kids to realize that if they work hard and keep trying it, eventually they'll get it. That's the thing that I love about math, is that if you follow the math rules and follow the steps of a problem, you'll be able to solve it. In one of my classes, I have students that are very competitive, so they thrive on competition. I have another class in 7th grade that does not work like that. They're not very competitive students, so we do things a little bit differently there. We take a little bit more time, I go through some more examples with them, and then I give them a chance to work. Giving them those goals and reinforcing things outside of school, like going to their basketball games and saying hey, if you don't work as a team, you're not going to be successful. So really supporting them and tying in what's important in their lives to their learning.
Miss Lane, I love you so much. You're the best teacher ever. Miss Lane, I like to say that I really love you and you make me smile every day.
I'm happy that you've been nominated because you are one of the best teachers I know.
I appreciate you.
There's a lot of things that I could say about her. I knew from the start when I first walked in, she has the potential to be a great teacher.
She does different kinds of crazy faces. She teaches us what's wrong and what's right.
She challenges me and to get I want a really good education to go to college and I want to get a scholarship. So she pushes me, she encourages me, especially when I'm down. She boosts me up and then I feel ready to learn, and that's all I have to feel, and she's a really great teacher.
She's a lively person. This is what I would say.
My kids are the most important thing to me, and I want to make sure that they feel loved and appreciated and know that there's someone who supports them and has their back. A perfect classroom, you can hear kids learning and engaging with each other in conversation, and you can see those light bulb moments. And that's not possible if kids are just sitting off by themselves. Without all the people at Braddock Hills Elementary School, I wouldn't be even close to being nominated for this award. So I appreciate everyone, all the coaches, principals, everyone who's helped me throughout the years.
And she's just the best teacher overall.
Congratulations, Miss Millian.
Yeah, you're just the best teacher that I know of right now, today.
Congratulations, Miss Millian. You're the best.
I love her class.
She always makes us feel ready for class. We shake her hand once we walk in.
She can be mad and upset, have her bad days, and she will still be a happy person. She will show respect to us, and when we show respect to her.
She gives us a lot of tough love, so we work hard.
If we're struggling, she'll give us extra work, and if we want to come up for lunch, she'll let us come up for lunch and work on it, and after school and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what teachers are supposed to do.
I like to plan things out, and I really like when things go to plan, but that's definitely not the way that life works as a teacher. I think about the teacher being more of a manager and monitor of what they're learning and not necessarily the information coming from me. I want to see them talking to each other. I want to see them working with each other. They know what they're learning, they know what their goal is, and they are inspired to do whatever they can to achieve whatever goals they've set for themselves.
Ms. Zatz, you are the best teacher. Thank you for pushing me, and I know if you yelled at me, you didn't mean it.
I love writing, and thank you for setting me on the right path.
Congratulations. She's just an awesome person.
I feel like you would call her a great teacher because she really cares for all the students.
When I come in here, like, my whole mood changes because she just brings excitement to this classroom.
You go into there to work, but it's not like you don't want to do the work because Ms. Rucker has this way of, whenever she's teaching, she knows how to make it fun and enjoyable for everyone.
But she tells me I can work harder just to take that extra step to become something better than I already am.
Like, it's a fun classroom. Like, she makes the learning fun.
My students are different each and every year. No group has ever been the same, and so it's important for me to change my approaches to match what they need. I really think that the organization believes in the educator that I can become, and a lot of the growth that I've made is because of the belief that they have in me. And so putting me in positions to hone in on my instructional strategies, but also building leadership skills have allowed me to not only make an impact in the four walls of my classroom, but my four walls have now extended to the four walls of our school.
Ms. Rucker, I just want to thank you for the past 2 years. They've been phenomenal for me, mainly because of you. You've had a great impact on my life, and I'm gonna miss you next year.
Like, I don't know, like, she just pushes me to my limits and past my limits for real.
The entire time that I've been at BHMS, you've really helped me a lot, and I feel like my creative writing skills and just creativity in general has benefited a lot by your class.
And I just love how she works with me. It's like we're kind of in a bond.
She's one of my resources.
Very happy, and she makes me laugh because she has a bunch of jokes.
Like now I'm caught up to everybody because of her.
I go right to her because she can calm me down and get me right back to class to do what I do.
So I've been really lucky to be at 2 different schools within Propel. I've learned so much from both of the teams that I've worked on. You know, it was hard in the beginning, and it is. It's hard. It's hard now, year 10 in. I mean, I have a challenging group of students, but I believe like we're here for the right reasons. We're here to make that difference, and I have become a teacher that I never thought I could be. And I truly mean that through my time, my experience with everyone. I actually have kind of cycled through with some of my administrators, and where they've seen me early on and now they've seen me with a number of years experience. And so it's nice to have that push from them, still pushing me to be the best educator that I can be. And that's something that I appreciate, that they're always going to help me be better than who I was the day before.
I just want to say thank you for teaching me through the past 3 or 4 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you for all the support and help. Yeah, did it good.
I feel happy because it's fun to be in Miss Marshall's class. We learned that it's something might be hard, but we have to keep on trying, and we should cheer people on.
She makes funny faces a lot,
and she says hello every time when I come into school, and I get excited.
The most important lesson that I've learned from my students is to not take life too seriously and to have fun, and that we pay attention even more as adults when we're having fun and we're engaged. I just look at that when I'm making expectations for them. Is this an expectation I could follow? That I know that they're going to need a break to stand up. I know that they're going to need to be able to talk to each other during center time,
because it's just what we do as adults. It should not be students just sitting, listening, and never speaking. They should be responding to what the teacher's talking about. There should be singing, there should be noise. It should just be very active and happy. I just think that's what a learning environment should look like.
You're the most beautiful teacher I ever had. Thank you, Miss Marco. You're the best teacher. I'm very happy that you are a teacher and that I think that you do a great job at your job.
You're the best teacher ever. You rock.
Let's hear it for our top 10 Educator of the Year nominees.